Hello again, everybody. As I promised, we're getting I believe it's going to be the finale of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. For whatever know, we understand that we have met Mukuro Ikusaba the entire time, who was posed as Junko Enoshima, who found out this is her younger twin sister, and that the real mastermind was in the school, was the real Junko, who'd been watching us for these past weeks or so in the school. We learned that there's ultimate despair is more than one person. Junko's the second one. I guess saying the ringleader. Now, she appeared before us. Yeah, we've got to do as one final showdown. Let's get ready to handle this. That is of Junko Enoshima.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
And atrociously big bazookas. Wait, so that's what that came from? It came from this. Now I remember seeing this everywhere on TikTok before. So that's where that line came from. Bro, now I understand it now.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Jeez, this is your own sister you're talking about, bro. You are really downplaying her for your playing as your double.
Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
You killed your own sister just for that reason?
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must...
Wait, when she died, she was surprised as anybody else. Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out?
So, Kyoko figured from the start that something wasn't right with Junko, aka Mukuro, from the get-go. Because she said this wasn't supposed to, why me? Even though she stepped up and played it off that she don't be part of no killing game, but she still get killed off, knowing that her memories wasn't erased. She was just playing the role with everybody else. but her own sister still killed her off and not to be exposed to the regulations on the roof.
Well, you're right! There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Why are you talking like
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
what in the absolute
So
hell?
you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
How does killing your own sister excite you?
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
Has way too many
It
secrets.
just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
That's what I was saying the first time.
And my
Hero.
sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else. She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
She didn't know that that her own sister was gonna kill her or betray
I'm
her.
so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Ugh, that's a weird fetish to have. Be happy, excited, demoralizing that you killed someone you care about, or others that you don't care about. It's
Like,
weird.
Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't
You're
think there's
far from
anything
perfect.
perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight!
Damn
That's
straight.
exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
That like damn straight. You're damn straight.
And then we'll have our
Hey.
victory.
What the fuck,
I
bro?
can't wait!
That's funny. That kills me right there. Just he's so optimistic about it. It's just how he emphasized the word damn in it. You damn straight you
All
are.
right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
I don't think that's how she's gonna play it, Hero. We don't ask the villain what's the main thing they stole. They want us to figure it out ourselves.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and
Now
leaky.
we're going
I
with the
already
most
gave you a hint
stupidest things to
before.
think. You know, we forgot, we're not in a normal school anymore. We're in a school where things that aren't normal as abnormal. We gotta think out the
All
box.
the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Things back to what Monokuma told us. The memories were stolen from us and what they was related to. Founding, no. Is it the motives?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then,
God.
let me ask you
and
another
this
question.
Dio, Junko Brando, that's what I'm gonna call you from now on. for
Did
doing
you
that.
notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
All those themes. I try to remember. I know Monokuma brought up my family, so that was the first motive. Our connection to outside, to our human connections to our cherished and loved ones. I think the second was about embarrassing secrets or guilt. Third one is she was wrong with greed, even though she had to lie to live through a whole life of such. Till money comes in, that greed feed her. The fourth one wasn't really a motive. It was just rat out Sakura, who was the mole, the mastermind's puppeteer, the mastermind's traitor, who betrayed even the mastermind, which she gave up her life on that one, because she was holding something that's precious to Sakura hostage, that she will do anything to get it back. There was no fifth one either, because that was just stopped because of Kyoko, and also of me going stupid around. And just you had to play it off because you were about to kill me because we ensnared you.
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive that Monokuma gave us for the first murder? Monokuma gave us those DVDs. On my DVD, a footage of my family. For Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, is how I said it. Human connections, right? Those who were cherished to
I
us.
got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Yeah.
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
This personality switches is crazy. You're very cheerful, aren't you, Junko? We had Junko Brando. Now we get cheerful Junko.
So what was the theme for the second motive?
It was about our secrets our deepest secrets that we're having guilt of expressing, wasn't it? Second murder, the motive theme was. That's when Monokuma got weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme this time was everything from our past.
I got it!
Yeah.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
That he murdered his own brother even was accidental.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
It's all about from the money. Theme for a third murder was the reason Celeste turned into murder was she wanted to buy a European castle, live there with a bunch of handsome men. So this time the murder was about
I
greed.
got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now,
What the
can you
hell
tell me the
are you
motive behind
talking
crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Oh, okay, so we got into this one. The motive behind for Sakura's death. The motive in the case of Sakura's death was this was made Sakura decide to kill herself, but they had to do it with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So that means the theme of that was
I
betrayal.
got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point?
And the
What meaning is
question-
there in asking those questions now?
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment, and that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
The case of their previous cases and motives, those were us actually discussing our
What I'm
memories.
trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
So you're saying all these motives you're giving for us is the same relation to our memories? What's this actually
How
telling us?
so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
That's all I've been thinking about for these past 2 weeks or
The
so.
mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
I mean, that's all the hope we tried to build, but look what happened. The fucking